Can they turn it around? Can they make the playoffs? I believe they can. It is possible. The problem to me is that Patrick Mahomes is now a liability, but he's the thing that gives me the greatest confidence. Because when you talk to people around the league, they say him sort of being risky and reckless with the football is not new. He's done that sort of stuff, except it's worked in the past, and he looks like a magician. Now the same sort of things that he's doing, all of a sudden, they're mistakes. And when he doesn't turn the ball over, when he doesn't make mistakes, you cannot stop him. So this offense, I firmly believe the answer on offense is there. Trust me, no team wants to play the Chiefs, even if they're a low seed. No team wants to see the Chiefs. Nobody wants to see the Chiefs again because you have Patrick Mahomes. But when you look at their schedule, what worries me is the fact that the teams that they've lost to, the Bills, the Chargers, the Ravens, the Titans. If you are going to make noise in the AFC, those are the teams you need to beat, and they haven't done that yet. Still, Patrick Mahomes, I think anything is possible. We can't all of a sudden say, oh, Patrick Mahomes, yeah.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. Swaggo, I'll let you in here. I'm going to say this. Kansas City defense is trash.
But they both.
Hold on. I heard you loud and clear.
You're right.
Defense is trash. Okay? They're awful. They're just awful. And you know what makes them bad? It's not one definitive thing they do bad. 1 minute they can't defend the pass. Another minute they can't defend the rush. Another minute they look confused. Another minute they look like they gave up. The only person, Swagoo, correct me if I'm wrong here, my brother. When we look at this defense, it's like the only person we respect is the Honey Badger. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, we look at them, we go like this. Why are they there? Why are they there? And so now, here's the deal. But I've seen defenses that were poor in the past that an offense can more than make up for it. Mm-hmm. I believe in Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to cut down those mistakes. I believe that Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, even though they're running the football enough, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Williams and all of those boys, give them the ball, run the football a little bit more, okay?
Please,
Travis Kelce with Tyreek Hill. We know what they bring to the table. McCole Hardman's not a scrub. Pringle's not a scrub. I'm just saying that you got enough weapons where if your defense gave you something, you'd be able to do something. I don't have faith that they will, but I will tell you what I do have faith. I do have faith that you can modify your offense to such a degree to cut down on the mistakes and to engage in more ball control as opposed to looking for the whole run. As a result, you're not exposing your defense as much as you usually do. And that could offset some of the problems that they're having. And I think that could propel them to a playoff. And once they get to the playoffs, they can take anybody because we know an explosive offense can do that to you on any given Sunday. Swaggo, the floor is yours.
Yeah, they can squeak in, but I'm telling you, this weekend, based on how they've been playing, ain't going to be a walk in the park. And I know it's the Giants, and I know what everybody's thinking, but this will not be a walk in the park for the Chiefs. And listen, we all have hope because of what we've seen Patrick Mahomes do the previous 3 years, right? Phenomenal. He was entering into, will this guy be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game? And we have not let that go. But y'all, we got to face reality now. This offense is costing this team. And I know how bad the defense is, and I understand that this defense hasn't been great since the whole run or the idea of a dynasty was starting. They were opportunistic. They got turnovers. Chris Jones is another one of those players on defense, Stephen A., that people respect, but they've moved him to defensive end, which for the life of me, I cannot understand why that move was made. I think it's hurting them from a defensive standpoint. But when you get the offense, man, and this is where this team is supposed to be built. This is where they're supposed to make up for the deficiencies on their team. This is where the quarterback, who has a $500 million contract, is supposed to make up for the deficiencies. Mm-hmm. My issue is he's become a part of the problem, the major problem that the Chiefs are having. And then, too, I like that you mentioned other teams, KM, because they've gotten better. Other people have caught up. Teams don't go into the games anymore saying, oh, my God, we got to play the Chiefs. We can beat the Chiefs. We understand what we need to do in order to beat this football team. Here's the bottom line about the Kansas City Chiefs. If they don't decide that they need to become more multiple offensively, and they just want Patrick Mahomes to bail them out of everything.
Right.
Every call, every play, everything that's going wrong, Patrick Mahomes, you go out and fix it. They may not make the playoffs.
Here's the deal. We got to go, but I'm going to say this. 3 of their top 4 leading tacklers are either the safeties or the cornerbacks. Okay,
No doubt.
that shows that everybody's getting in the secondary. That's
Yeah,
number
that's a
one.
problem. That's not what you
That's
want.
number two. They only got 8 sacks in 7 games, so you ain't getting at the quarterback either. All right, that's a problem. But the Giants are nothing to worry about because the game's in Kansas City and you just got held to 3
listen,
points. Giants gonna get shellacked.
my last thing.
Giants gonna lose by 20.
My last thing.
Clip that.
That
Clip
wasn't
that.
the-
Make sure
that
you
wasn't-
clip that just
that
in
The
case,
Tennessee
guys.
Titans. The Tennessee Titans in the first half of that game last week scored 27 points.
27-0.
The Kansas City Chiefs gave up 0 points in the second half, and that offense left with 3 points in the entire game.
Yeah.
So we can point to this defense.
Second half
But
adjustments.
that side of the ball is supposed to make up for it, and they not doing it. They actually hurting the football team.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.